Britain was facing an energy crisis before Russia's invasion of Ukraine tightened an already historic squeeze on living standards. As energy prices rise more than 50%, the boss of Britain's fourth largest provider said worse is to come.
The price kept going up because we had a global energy crisis exacerbated by the terrible war in Ukraine. And in the short term, the UK is stuck with these energy prices. The reality, of the way our energy system works is that, if we're not buying Russian gas, even if the UK is not buying it, it would be diverted somewhere else. What we need to do as a society is start to wean ourselves off gas altogether.
In 6 months, natural gas prices have risen 7 times higher than pre-pandemic, but the increase we're paying today was set in February, 3 weeks before the invasion of Ukraine caused fresh volatility. Prices are forecast to rise even higher, up from today's £1,971 for average household dual-fuel use to £2,600 in October, before falling back to £2,041 next April. The government has provided up to £350 in loans and grants to households, but this squeeze won't just pinch the poor.
One thing we found is that the number of people who are going to spend more than 10% of their total household budgets on energy is going to soar. If energy bills hit £2,500 this winter, we'll have a third of households paying 10% of their total budgets on energy bills, which is a sign of being what's called fuel stress, where you're struggling with your energy bills.
A government energy strategy setting out plans for renewables like solar and wind to loosen the grip of oil and gas has been delayed. But we already know we'll be relying on gas-fired power stations like this for years to come. Ending our reliance on hydrocarbons should be a virtuous circle, delivering cheaper, abundant energy with less environmental damage and dependence on dictators and despotic regimes. The trade-off is it's going to take decades. In the short term, cutting demand may be one of the few ways consumers can fight back.
If you insulate your home simply using loft insulation, cavity wall insulation, you cut your gas demand by 20%, which is a 20% reduction in your gas bill. And that can happen very, very quickly, in the short term. Whereas if you're looking at fracking or North Sea oil and gas, that's going to take years.
In Edinburgh, climate protesters mocked the West's reliance on Russia. For millions of families, this energy crisis is very real. Paul Kelso, Sky News.